From A Year Full of Stories by Angela McAllister, we'll hear about that pot of gold. Donald O'Malley was walking down the lane one morning when he heard the sound of hammering. Tap, tap, tap. He peered over a gate into a cabbage field and saw a tiny man in a pointed hat and a leather apron sitting cross-legged and mending the shoe. Donald's heart skipped a beat. A leprechaun, what a piece of luck, he thought. Everyone knew that if you found a leprechaun, he had to tell you where he had hidden his pot of gold. Now, Donald, he said to himself excitedly, here's a chance to be rich. Keep calm. Don't give the little fella a fright. If you keep your sharp eyes on him, he can't escape. The leprechaun stopped his hammering as soon as Donald opened the gate. I see it's going to rain, said the leprechaun, although there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Will you be hurrying to take the shortcut through the other field? No, no, said Donald. Here's where I want to be. Well, then I'd thank you to shut the gate for the draft, said the leprechaun. But Donald wasn't going to be tricked into turning around. Now I've found you. I want your pot of gold, he said. The leprechaun scratched his beard thoughtfully. Well, don't be hasty, he said with a frown. I will take you to my pot of gold, all right, but you'll not be walking far in those worn-out boots. Why don't I make you a new pair before we start? Donald reached down and grabbed the leprechaun. I don't need any boots, he said impatiently. Let me go, squeaked the little man. He kicked and wriggled and walloped Donald with his tiny hammer. Stop your squeezing, or I'll have no breath to tell you where it is. Then promise you'll show me, and no mischief, said Donald. And the leprechaun agreed. As soon as he was on his feet, the leprechaun straightened his hat, set off across the cabbage field. Donald was surprised at how fast his tiny legs carried him and watched every single step in case he ducked out of sight. When they reached the middle of the field, the leprechaun stopped and pointed at a cabbage. Here it is, he said. All my life's treasure, all my shiny gold, it's buried under here. You just have to dig it up. Donald could almost hear the jingle of coins in his hands. Of course, muttered the leprechaun. You'll be needing a shovel. Donald realized he was in a fix. If he went home to fetch a shovel, he'd never find the cabbage again. Then he had an idea. He unknotted the red handkerchief that he'd wrapped around his neck that morning and tied it around the cabbage. Promise me you won't touch that handkerchief while I go home for a shovel, he said sternly to the leprechaun. Oh, no, I'll not lay a finger on it, said the leprechaun, lighting up his pipe. You can trust me, honest you can. A leprechaun can never lie. So Donald rushed home to fetch a shovel. As he hurried back down the lane, Donald thought of all the wonderful things he was going to buy with his pot of gold. You'll never have to do another day's work, Donald, old boy, he laughed to himself. But when he reached the field, he stopped at the gate and stared. Every cabbage, as far as the eye could see, was tied with a red handkerchief. Donald's heart sank. The crafty leprechaun was nowhere to be seen, but from far away came the sound of a tiny chuckle and a tap